everyone, welcome back. So today I was thinking to make a video about something that has been on my mind for months, and I've noticed it in myself throughout this journey. And this is about self-mastery. It's about cultivating virtues and traits and things like that. So what do I mean by that? When we want to become something more, or we want to transform ourselves, it's not enough to actually just, like, for instance, you have a body of knowledge and you say, oh, I absorb that intellectually. You have to embody that. And how do you do that? You become that. You become that with anything, with thoughts, with feelings, with activities. It's like you've heard this before, isn't like with like the law of attraction, isn't like, how do I get that thing or situation in my life, and you start to visualize and become that. Well, it's the same with qualities, where it's like, oh, I want to be kind. Well, you have to exercise kindness in every way possible. Oh, I want to be, I don't know, powerful. You have to exercise that somehow, in thinking, in feeling, and in acting in the way you can. And it doesn't matter if the circumstances may seem is like, how am I going to do that, or whatever. It's like, you know how kids play. It's the same way. It's like they pretend. Well, that is the same way with embodying anything. Isn't like to become that. And after a while, this actually crystallizes inside yourself and becomes a real thing. What people don't understand is that these traits are actually geometries inside yourself. Once you have given enough energy and momentum, this actually builds. It's a geometrical structure. It becomes something inside of you. You have developed something inside your internal architecture. It's not anymore just like, ooh, whatever. Even if right now you cannot see it, it's a real thing. It becomes something part of you that you have created. And that's what's actually so magical and so wonderful. And it's like, the more we're healing ourselves, we will discover that really reality is like that. It's just it's kind of magical and beautiful, and everything we want to be and do, it's really inside ourselves. But yes, right now this type of reality implies that you have a little more, it needs a little more time to actually be to appear, to be manifested in your reality, in your experience. But then again, even that can be changed because of how you actually expect this to happen. Isn't like you can erase the time, or this becomes shorter or longer depending on how much do you expect, but also the energy dictates. It's like how long is going to take to see that manifest. But first it starts inside yourself. And this is what I've noticed in myself with certain traits. Isn't like, and another thing, not to forget my thought, another thing is that people say, oh, I would like to I don't know, go on this path, spiritual path. As I said, for me, spiritual path is just part of my journey to freedom. But aside from that, I'm a creator. I'm somebody who is creative, technical. I like to learn a lot of things. And by embodying certain traits and cultivating virtues, what I've noticed is it helps me become better at what I do and how I do things. And people notice that, and when they come in contact with me, and it's something that I cultivate, and that it's not just like this. You cultivate that, especially when you see that, okay, I had this pattern. Not necessarily that it's your fault. It's, as I said, there's so much distortion that it's heartbreaking. But once you know that, and you realize that, okay, I have this, there is this thing, but you can work with it and around it until you just release it, erase it, and whatever, and then you start to actually build a new trait, whatever you want to be. And as I said, the virtues are very important. Because they dictate certain type of results and certain type of like energy patterns and whatever. Because, well, you create that too, but by maintaining a certain architecture inside yourself, and I'm talking about this as the quality of it, this enables you to express more of source. And that's why actually it's important to start embodying certain qualities, certain virtues, is because it will help you to have those powers and work with you. Yeah, I hope this helps, and yeah, try to cultivate that power, that, I don't know, talent, that kindness, that courage, that whatever trait you want to be, but also the, what we call the virtues are very important. And it's not just in a, how do you say, like, oh, I'm a saint, or and I become something that people cannot relate to. It might seem like that, but it's not really. It's you cultivating your power. And as I said, the reality is that in the background, that thing, it's something real. It's a piece of architecture that you actually create, and that helps you in whatever you want to do further in life. It enables you that power that you need, that you want to use. Okay, I think that that was it, whatever I wanted to share today. See you in another video. Ciao.